These big feet. Excuse me, a voice crack. Why be easy when you can just die? Woo! Woo! I'm Chewy Mew and welcome to my channel. Well, more specifically, welcome to Venom month, day number 2, where today we're going to be taking a look at the ToyBiz Planet of the Symbiotes Riot. So we have Riot. He's too big to fit on the camera frame, or on the in frame. There we go. But yeah, so this is Venom month. If you don't know what Venom month is, it's a month where I just make all Venom themed videos. I don't have his original packaging, but I do have the packaging for Hybrid, which is going to be kind of useful in this review because like you get to see what the package looked like, and I'm pretty sure he was like all cramped up in there. And that's a pretty big, like, I'm going to put the wide angle lens for this. That's a pretty big, I keep shaking the camera, I'm sorry. It's a pretty big like package for this. It's this picture we have of Riot. I don't know why my tripod is so shaky. So you can see this Riot here. I got mine, I think it was in a mystery box or something. You can see this Riot here has 2 arms on the top, 2 on the bottom. Mine only has the 2 on the top, and you can see right there, those holes. Those are where he'd have extra arms. And his arms are ratcheted. The arms would shoot. Unfortunately, since I got this used, he didn't come with those arms. But yeah, so like, as far as what this is, the other elephant in the room is this looks nothing like Riot from the comics. In the comics, Riot basically looks like Venom, except like, sometimes he looks like a dark gray, sometimes dark blue, sometimes light blue. It's weird. But he's never purple. You can see, like, this is a 6-inch Venom. This guy's 6-inch scale, and you can see he just topples over Venom. And that's with bent knees. So, it looks nothing like Riot, but like, for what this is, it looks pretty cool, even though it looks kind of more like insect-ish, rather than, like, a symbiote, which basically just looks like a guy with, like, a Venom head. And what he looks like compared to a 6-inch scale ToyBiz figure is, he's really tall. This was made in, I think, 1996. 1996, Marvel ToyBiz Incorporated, and then made in China. He doesn't have peg holes on the feet, so you can't put him on a base, but this guy, he stands pretty good. And this one, even though this figure, like from 96, his joints, none of his joints are loose. Like, they're still pretty stiff. Like, I'm putting a decent amount of force to bend these. This one, like right here, it's a little bit loose, but overall, the joints on this figure are pretty tight, which is pretty good. The head is slightly loose, but can he hold Spider-Man? Yeah, he can hold a Spider-Man. Yeah, you can see he kind of hold him. His arm isn't really strong enough to hold, but yeah, you can get him to hold a Spider-Man, which is pretty cool. You can see a very cool, like a symbiote, kind of insect-looking face. It's weird how they went for, like, weird insect instead of just, like, a big, like, humanoid monster creature. Instead, they went for, like, an alien, which that's a pretty good sculpted head, honestly. Got big eyes, big teeth. Teeth have, like, a scuff mark on them. The tongue. I think this entire head is black, and then they just painted all the other colors on. And the white on the eyes is pretty clean. He has I can't unsee this now, but you know, like when you look at his eyes, this whole white part is supposed to be like the eye where he sees. And then there's black dots here, which I can't help but see it, and it looks like he's constantly looking up. Like, it looks like he has like derp eyes, and he's just like looking straight up. It looks kind of weird. He's got these horns here. But yeah, very nice head sculpt, I will say. The torso has like a bunch of like, he's very muscular, but like tendons and very segmented like an insect. Same thing with the legs. It's very well sculpted, and I'm pretty sure these other arms were like not the same exact sculpt, but they were like a similar design like this, except they shoot out, which is you can see the joints, the arms are ratchet because when you move them, like you can't see it on the camera. Maybe you can. Maybe I can show you this. I don't know. I don't think you could see it. Like when I move this, you can see like a click. And that's how he would shoot the gimmick, I'm assuming. There's like some red, like looks like dry brushing or something. But yeah, like that there, and there's like some here as well. It's not all over the figure, like on the feet and stuff. Like on the arms, there's like one dot right there. And on the back, this one did have tendrils. Unfortunately, this being old, he's missing one of the tendrils, which use like squishy rubber and stuff. They don't have like a wire or anything to bend them. They're just kind of like floppy. It's kind of cool. Like you can shake them and they wiggle around. These big feet. Excuse me, a voice crack. But yeah, so this thing overall, it just looks super good. Super good looking figure there. There's the back of it. Yeah, it's really good. The only issue with this, which is not really an issue, it's just kind of like how figures were at the time, is he's got low articulation. So let's go and take a look at the articulation. So the head rotates all the way around. I don't recommend to rotate it because his chin spikes there, they kind of bump into the neck. But he can look like completely all left and right there. The arms rotate all the way around. As far as the legs, they kick up really high. So you can kick his legs up all the way. He has a double bend in the knee, which is, single bend in the knee, which is like as good as a double bend. This is like compared to like a double bend knee by ToyBiz. You can see he's got like perfect double bend or perfect single bend in the knee. The ankles only go forward that much, and they go back pretty far. And like I said, you could have him spreading his legs out like this. And that's all the articulation, though. So only like, what, 7 points? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 points of articulation. But you can, like, get this guy crouched down pretty low. But yeah, so you can get him crouched pretty low. So he's still not eye level with, like, Spider-Man or anything. But definitely get him pretty low to the ground. His ankle, his, like, legs... you can see his legs are like angled in a direction, so you can't get him like his legs spread like this, because then his ankle, you can't rotate his ankle or anything, which, I mean, you know, you can't really blame it for having low articulation, because like at the time, a lot of articulation wasn't really a thing yet. Like, I mean, there was the ToyBiz superposable Spider-Man from the animated series. It wasn't like a normal thing compared to like it is now, you know, or even like 2000s ToyBiz, where every figure that was supposed to be posable had like double jointed elbows and knees and stuff, you know. Very good figure. Like, this is a very good deal, especially for the price. On eBay, this thing is like $40 and up. Like, I've seen the mint on card in the box for like over $100, from like 60 to like over 100. It just depends. But like, if you manage to find this guy super cheap and you're okay with just having like a weird, like, not comic accurate at all Riot, but if you just want like a crazy like insect looking symbiote figure to just, like, I don't know, have Spider-Man fighting it or something. You could even have Venom fighting it. Like this would give Venom a run for his money, you know. But yeah, but either way, I think that looks really cool. Let me know what you think about this figure. Let me know if you would like if you could have one of these, if you would even like, if you would want something like this anyway, you know. But anyway, that's all for this video. You know, stay tuned for more, and if you want to see more Venom month, you know, I'm gonna keep doing it. But either way, that's all for this video. And I will see you guys in the next day of Venom month. Or review. It depends. Wow.